Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and happy International Scrapbooking Day. Today I will be sharing a 12x12 layout, and the scrapbooking store is helping us celebrate by offering a giveaway as well. So be sure to check out my description box and I'll have all of the information there as to how you can enter the giveaway, and be sure to check out everyone's video and Instagram on this hop and enter to win that giveaway. So on my layout today, I'm going to be using the May 2020 kit from the scrapbooking store, and also the upgrades that you can see in the top right corner of the screen right now. And you can grab the upgrades and the main kit for around $20 per month. Now, the scrapbooking store also have a storefront where they offer past kits as well. So be sure to check out the link to their store down in my description box and check out their subscription service as well. So the main kit does feature the Happy Together collection from Simple Stories, which includes all of the papers and the sticker sheet. And you'll get a look at the upgrades a little later on in this video. So right now I'm just going through my pattern papers and trying to pick out a background for my layout. And you can see I really love this script pattern paper here. I love the red one as well. But you'll see I decided to go with the yellow pattern paper instead. And I'm going to be following this sketch that you see just popped up in the top left corner. And that sketch is part of a challenge for International Scrapbooking Day over at the Scrapbooking Store Facebook group. So here I'm just going to start preparing all of my pattern papers and following that sketch to begin working on the background for my layout. So I'm going to go ahead first of all and trim off the branding strip from my yellow pattern paper that you're looking at here. And then I'm going to remove about 1/4 inch off two sides because I do want to mat this yellow paper on top of that dark gray pattern paper that you see behind my trimmer. So here I'm just removing 1/4 inch off two sides. Then I'll go ahead and gut that dark gray paper because I do want to use the center part of it to mat my photos later on, and I'll also use some of it to create that set of strips that you see in the center of the sketch. So here I'm just going to go ahead and mat that yellow paper now on that dark gray. And you can see there I just added adhesive just to one side of it. And this way I can make sure it's nice and centered on the dark gray mat before adding adhesive to the other sides of that paper. So now I'm going to go ahead and mat my photos on that dark gray. And then I'll work on those strips that you see in the center of the sketch. So you can see here by pulling in that dark gray as a mat behind my photos, it just ties it all in together, seeing that I used it as a mat behind my entire layout. Now I'm going to work on the center part of the layout, and you can see I am sticking really close to the design on that sketch. And I'm adding in that beautiful floral paper right there. And I cut 2 more pattern papers into banners, but you can see it will not go all the way across. It's too short, so I'm going to cut it and just piece it together. I will pull out my T-square ruler just to make sure I have it lined up really well and it goes across exactly where it needs to come out on the right side. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for the for the third pattern paper that I'm adding to the center, and then I'll use the yellow pattern paper, the gray one, and this polka dot in the top right corner to add a cluster. I'm cutting all of those into banners, and I'm gonna adhere it to my background using some gold staples. Now using the staples to adhere that to my background just added a little texture to my layout. And here I'm gonna start working on my clusters, and I'm gonna use stickers from the sticker sheet that came with the main kit and build up two clusters, one on the top of that right photo and then to the bottom left corner. Now on the sketch you can see the bottom left corner there's actually some journaling, and I'm actually going to use that space for my title instead. I do not add a lot of journaling to this layout. I just added in later on where it was and the date. And I'm also going to add some foam adhesive behind some of these stickers just so they're lifted off the page and add in some dimension to the layout. So now I'm going to start pulling in items from the May upgrades and add them to my layout, including these stickers here from Pink Paisley. And I'm just going to use one of those word phrases and add that to the top right cluster there. And then I'll finish up my title. Now my title reads Family Better Together. And you'll see I'll stick down one of the clear stickers that says Better Together, but I do go back and cut it in half and trim it up just a tiny bit before adding it back to the layout. Now the photos I'm documenting today are of myself and my husband, and the second photo is of my kids and my grandson, and these were taken at Great Wolf Lodge, where we love to go on vacations. The kids really love it there, and we've been going there for several years now. And here I am finishing up my title, and then I'll go ahead and add one of the charms that came as one of the upgrades. Now there are about I think 5 charms in that packet, and I'll add some thread, some twine actually, to the charm and add it right above my title. Now there is a hook on each of these charms, and you'll see me here just using my tweezer just to pry open the little metal piece on there so I can remove the hook that came with it, like a clasp, not really a hook, it's a clasp. And then I'll go ahead and add the twine. I'll use a glue dot, a large glue dot, to adhere it to my background. And then I'll swirl around the twine exactly where I want it to be and add some liquid adhesive to keep it in place. So next up I'm going to add in all of the heart gems from the sticker sheet here, and this is the 4th upgrade for this month. I'm going to add those in, and you can see I also pulled out some sequins, and those sequins were part of our March kit from the scrapbooking store. I'll add some of those in as well. Now I will give you guys a close-up look at this layout and some still shots as well, and you'll notice that I did add some twine to the banners on the top right corner, and I adhered it using some more staples. So I hope you guys enjoyed the process today. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions at all, feel free to ask me in the comments. Don't forget, check out my description box. I have all of the items I used today on this layout listed in my description box, as well as links to everyone participating on this hop. And don't forget, be sure to follow the directions and enter the giveaway. So I want to thank you all for watching today, and until my next video, bye.